Hey Jelly Babes, welcome back to my channel. So I am continuing to review the products that were very kindly sent to me from Naio Nails. So I'm going to be using their products that you can use to remove gel polish. So unfortunately my beloved designer started to chip and I've only got a half a mermaid, which is just wrong. So it came to the devastating time where I had to remove this gel manicure. I really didn't want to, but hey, it is a great opportunity for me to check out their acetone gel polish remover. Obviously this can be used for acrylic as well, and it talks about soakable UV gels, and also it says about a pleasant mint fragrance. So I'm just gonna give this a sniff. It does have a slight minty fragrance, but it is chemically, it's not a nasty smell. And I'm also going to be trying out their reusable nail clips. As you know, I already use these. I've already got these. I brought them ages ago. I've used them for a couple of years now in removing my gel polish. I find them much easier than having to cut out foils and things like that. So I recommend this. I don't know why the writing has come off this one. I haven't used this beforehand. This is my very first time using them. So basically these clips will go on the end of your finger. You'd put some cotton soaked with acetone on it. Now obviously I can only do one hand at a time, so I'm going to get the 5 clips out ready, and I'm just going to demonstrate on how you should use these, just in case you've not seen them before. So I just cut out some cotton pads and just cut it into 4 sections. That's 1 cotton pad into 4 sections. And then I generously sort of apply the acetone. I really want it to be soaked. So I'm just going to fill this cotton pad with the acetone. And then you place it on your nail. So dead simple. And then you get a clip, and basically that's there. Oops. That's there just to basically keep the acetone, the cotton pad in place, and it doesn't feel tight or anything on your nails. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it to the rest of the fingers. Okay, so now that that has done, I have my timer ready. I'm going to set it for 20 minutes and I'll meet you back when it's done. So that is at the end of my timer. So you can see it's been on for 20 minutes. And basically I just wanted to show you some of the tools that you can use to remove gel polish. This is the one that I tend to use, this metal cuticle pusher. You can also use a wooden cuticle pusher, and this was also sent to me for review from Naio Nails. So I don't know whether you should, but I am going to use this and test it out with removal of the polish. So basically you can see it started to lift, and you just want to sort of gently just scrape the polish off. I am doing this in real time just so you can see how long it takes me to remove this gel polish. And I've got to say, it is coming off with ease. I always have some trouble, sort of patches, typically at the end of the nail. But, you know, this is coming off extremely well. So I'm very impressed with that. Normally with my other one, I kind of have to maybe re-soak it. But you can see that that has come off very well. So if I just bring my thumb closer, you can see the kind of condition of my nail. So as you can see, my nail is very dry after using this product. It's not normally this dry, but I tend to just use, I've cleaned it off a little bit, and I can see I've missed some little bits of there, but I can just sort of chip them off. So basically I'm going to show you the removal of the rest of the nails, but this is with it sped up. And I'll show you the kind of different cuticle pushers that I use to remove the gel polish. So obviously this is the one that's sent from Naio Nails, which I'm really enjoying. It does make it really easier. So as you can see, I was having a little bit of an issue using the wooden cuticle stick, so I went back to the Naio Nails one, which does seem to remove the polish really, really well. And obviously you can just go off and wash your hands, but I just thought it was a good opportunity to use their wipe off solution just to get rid of any sort of like dust and dirt off your nail. Now for some reason it sort of really seemed to stain, the black sort of stamping polish did, and it didn't sort of remove as well as it would normally. I don't really know what that's about. So basically once I've finished my nails, I would shape them and buff them, kind of getting them ready for the next gel manicure. And I am going to be trying this Boomerang 180 file. That was also sent from Naio Nails for review, and it is so good. Like I've never used a 180 nail file before. I've always kind of got like cheap rubbishy ones. But this is so good. It just sort of does it effortlessly. I don't really have a method on how I shape my nails. I'm not very good. So I'm just kind of showing you roughly what I do. I basically just keep filing it down until I'm happy. So basically I've gone ahead and done the other nail. And I am going to be applying this cuticle oil. It's passion fruit cuticle oil. It's a 15ml bottle, again from Naio Nails. And it does smell absolutely gorgeous. Like, it's not an overpowering smell. It's just really, really nice. I've never had passion fruit, so I can't confirm whether that's actually what it smells like. But whatever it is, that it does smell like, it is gorgeous. It's a lovely sort of sweet smell. And I'm rubbish at describing things, so I'm not even going to attempt to. So basically what I do is apply a generous amount of cuticle oil. I'm probably applying more than I would normally, as my nails did seem rather dry after this removal process. And I just basically leave this just to soak in for about 5 minutes. So basically while that's soaking in, I'll talk a little bit about my sort of, basically what I use to remove my gel polish. So I've used this Gelulicious system for such a long time. I've used it ever since really I've started using gels. I have tried different brands, but I've never been really that happy. Hence I brought a litre of it. That's a pretty good indicator that I'm happy with the Gelulicious nail system. It might not be for everybody, but it's worked really, really good for me. So that's why I used beforehand. And you know, I'm not saying that I'm not going to continue to use it just because I've got this Naio Nails gel polish remover. You know, I don't like it when people come on and kind of go mad about a product and say how amazing it is, and then basically a new product comes along and then they basically just be like, oh yeah, that was rubbish and I'm not using that anymore and I've got this new system. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sort of like poo-poo the Gelulicious system, because for me it's worked really well for the past, what, it's coming up to 3 years now, so I've got no issues with it. But basically what I would say is, if you are looking to kind of change your gel polish removal system, then I would recommend the Naio Nails one, as it did remove it very quickly. It does remove it quickly, and probably more easier than the Gelulicious one. But the Gelulicious one didn't dry my nails out as much. My nails do get like dry after I remove gel polish. But as you can see, especially with this cuticle oil, and it being soaked in, my nails are no longer dry, and no, it's really sort of replenished it really, really well, which I'm very, very pleased about. So basically, if you put it next to this hand, I will move in. You can see the cotton fluff. That my right hand, I haven't put anything on yet, and you can already see the difference just from one application of the cuticle oil. So basically, summing up, I have been really happy with this removal system. I would recommend it to people. The only con I would say is that it does seem to dry your nails out a lot. But with a decent cuticle oil, it does sort of, you know, hydrate really quickly. Their cuticle pusher was great for removing the gel polish. And like I say, I'm a fan of the clips anyway. I always knew that they were going to be okay to remove my gel polish. So that is it for today, Jelly Babes. I hope you found this review helpful. And again, can't thank you enough for Naio Nails for these wonderful goodies that you've given me to try out. And I hope you're okay, Jelly Babes, and take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.